Yeah? This is what's happening? Yes. Whee! Okay. Bam bam. Yes, what's happening? God damn, this stuff is always just crazy. Always crazy. Always got some messed upness. As far as mic goes, right? Yes. Yep, always. It's okay. Whee! Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Just getting set up. Alright. Whee! Here we go. Wonder why that doesn't work. This says this does not work. Okay, well, oh well. Hi. I just tried this link. Tried this link and it doesn't work. Is there a timeline for it to be live? Thanks. Perfect. Alright. Hopefully that will fix something sometime. At some point. Maybe. Maybe. This is this, and that is that. That is confirmed. Boom, bing, bang. What else is going on? More emails, of course. Nope. Cool. What else is happening? More emails. That's all finished. Just all good. What else should I? Oh, I was supposed to do that. Let's do that real quick while I'm here. Available. New deal. Cellular. Let's see. What is this? Yeah. Do I have this? That's what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah. Let's put them in that category. Yeah. Let's see. Other, there we go. All right. And this is gonna go into the due diligence category. Goodbye. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, April Fools. We're not really doing anything today on April Fools. Is that okay? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe so, at the same time. Maybe we can do something today. Do we think we can do something today? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's see. I think it's going to be an April Fool's joke. What do you think, K-Dizzle? Hi, Octavio. Welcome, welcome. You have a question. I have an answer. I have an answer. Let's do it. What are you thinking? What are we thinking today? What do we think? What's going on? You still single? Absolutely. Toxic. How are you, Toxic? Have you asked me that before? I don't remember that. Is that the, that was not the other question. Somebody had a question. Somebody had a question. That's what I was interested in. Ah, I want to be the BF. I gotcha. So we're in that lane today. I thought, you know, let's see. Let's look at your profile picture. Let's take a look. Oh, you're a little young. Seems like you're a little young. Seems like you're a little young. I mean, any other questions? Any other questions, or that's just the question today? Oops. Do. That was it? That was the only thing? That was the only thing? Boop, boop, boop. How do you get into real estate photography? Well, I think a little website would be a good start, for sure. And then just reach out to agents. Sure, just reach out to lots of agents. All that stuff like by NAR is all that, like National Association of Realtors. All of our information is public, sadly. So lots of people call me for all sorts of things. But, you know, it's all available to you too. And honestly, somebody emailed me, real estate photographer, cold, and that's like how I got it, because I don't know, it's not too bad. All right, Octavio, what's the other question? What's the other question, Octavio? You can ask me anything you like. Keep the questions rolling, for sure. Can you tell me about the 5 hottest market in Wales? I don't know anything about Wales. I'm in the US. I don't follow international markets like that. I'm not British, no. Nope. I'm not. Do I sound British? I don't think I sound British. Or maybe I just felt like Wales would be Welsh. I don't sound Welsh either, right? Or do I sound Welsh? Do I look Welsh? Chat. Why is he talking British if he's not British? Yeah, everybody. Everybody needs to chime in on that one for sure. That needs to be the entire conversation of this live stream. Is debating whether I'm British or not. Aw, thank you, Octavio. I appreciate that. That's not a question, though. I'm urgently awaiting your question, Octavio. Rent-to-own guy? Well, that's cool. What's the rent-to-own guy's deal? Bo. Yo. This goes into that category. You're too nervous? Don't be nervous. Be courageous, Octavio. Be courageous. For sure. You have no reason to be nervous. I will answer your question. Rate you from 1 to 10? That's your question? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can. I don't know if that's legal. Is that legal for me to do? Don't get me in a... Don't get me in a predicament now. Don't get me in a predicament. Huh. Oh my gosh. I don't play chess, but I think I found my king. Interesting. Interesting. What is your age, though? Just how... I'm consistent. Thanks, H. This guy's trolling. Which one? Which one? He's making me mad. Which one? Octavio? I like of age people. I feel like that question's a trap too. I feel like that question's a trap too. Yes. You're 23? DM me a picture of you. An appropriate picture of you. How about that? That's an old photo? Oh, goodness. And that way I can know. Where am I located? No. No, 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 no. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea until I know that you're really 23. You're scaring me. I feel like this is a trap. I feel like this is entrapment. Can midgets wholesale? I have a feeling people won't take me seriously. I think so. I think so. I mean, if you can act professional, then yes, that's, you know. I believe so. Every time I work somewhere, they always want 50% off. I'm sorry. That's insensitive to laugh at. But I think you're being funny. Do I like Easter? I do like Easter. I like Easter. My birthday is very close to Easter, so it's always kind of been around my birthday, and that's just, I don't know. So yeah. I actually was looking at somebody that was dyeing Easter eggs, like on TikTok earlier, on a live stream. And I was like, you know what? I haven't done that in a while. That's fun. I like cascarones. I like having cascarone fights more, though. That's kind of a little bit more fun for me. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. I don't know if... Does anyone even know? You changed your name. You have a proposal? What's the proposal? What's the proposal? I just had a 90-day fiance situation, so if it's anything close to that, I don't know. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Happy early birthday. Well, thank you, Diddy. Appreciate that. It's coming ever so quickly. They just keep coming and coming. You know what I'm saying? Do-do-do-do. Logan. Good evening, Brantley. How are you? Good evening, good evening. Logan, what about like 60% out? Diddy's out? Diddy's in the chat. Diddy's in the chat for sure. Diddy is in the chat. John Pork is my brother and I'm the big bad wolf. You've made that. You actually are the one that made me Google even what that was, Coin Boys. So, you know. So now I know what that is, at least, when you say that. Do I like baby oil? I mean, there's another product with oil in the name that I actually prefer if we're going to go there. Who's Logan? Yeah, that's Logan. That's Logan. Logan, I think you could probably at least... So 60% off in wholesale real estate is good. So I think as long as you negotiate to 60% off, I think you'd be okay. You know? Just to say that. Just to say. You know what I mean? Oh gosh. Do. That's just an opinion. Maybe not a correct opinion, but... You're not tough? What do you mean I'm not tough? Did you DM me a picture yet? Doc Logan? You'd be surprised at how tough I am, actually. I'm a tough guy. I'm in the DMs. I don't see nothing. My DMs are empty. DM me. DM me and I can answer that. Otherwise, I feel like it's a trap. I'm scared. Do. You have a question, Big Papa? Go for it. I've answered all of your questions so far. So let's do it. That is what I'm here for, is to answer your questions. I haven't actually answered that question yet. Can we tap the screen, guys? You're here, guys? Yeah. See, Matt knows how big it is. Matt knows how big it is, for sure. You can ask Matt how big it is. What do you think about that, Octavio? Can you tap me if you tap the screen? Yes, you can DM Matt for pictures, sure. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate that. I have other brothers: Sneezy, Bashful, Grumpy, Humpy, Sleepy, and Dopey. Oh wait, did I say Humpy instead of? No, you can ask Matt. Now that Matt's here, Matt has all of my... Matt's the keeper of all of my picks. So I'm gonna defer DMing picks back and forth to Matt for sure. I'm very photogenic. Who's Matt? Unfiltered Matt in the chat. You know why Matt has all the pictures? Do you know why Matt has all the pictures? Because he's in his heart me and he taps the screen. That's why he has 200 plus pictures of me. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. Yeah. Yeah, Matt's better looking than me anyways, honestly. You're better off going for Matt. You're 4-5, but you stand on your money. All right, Logan, then drop some gifts in the chat. I bet I have a better hairline. Yeah, I have good hair. I have very good hair, actually. Thank you for saying that. I'm very proud of my hair. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh goodness. Logan, you keep saying that. Are you really? I mean, 4 or 5 is the actual technical classification, right? Is anything under 5 foot? Logan, now I'm looking at your profile. You don't look. You look a little bit taller than that in your profile. Oh, Octavio, now you're all on Matt. Hi, Corey, how are you? That's why. Oh, I see. So like that horse, too, that you're riding is also a tiny horse? No, Matt's being a hoe right now. Corey, you got it right the first time. For sure. Hi, Felixo, how are you? But at the same time, Matt, I think you got to be cautious here. I think you got to be cautious because I'm not sure of Octavio's age right now. Ba-da-ba-doo. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Are we really having connection issues? Thank you for the heart meat, Corey. 7 outages. Nice. Cool. Thank you. This is one of my favorite polos. It's from Theory, and I got it at Saks. Any galaxies? Not yet. No galaxies yet, Corey. It's been like 2 days since I got a galaxy. You know what? You feel a strong connection between us? You know what would strengthen that connection? Would be a galaxy, for sure. Dropping a galaxy. It's really easy. They're just right up there. There's like a little button. You just go boop. Do. You just go boop, just like that. Super easy. Super easy. Super, super easy. Are we all thinking about it? Is that what's going on now? Oop-a-doop-boop-boo. Do. Octavio, so are you completely off me now? It's all about Matt now, is what you're saying? Do. Thank you for the hand hearts. Appreciate that. Do. Wow. This is fun. This is super fun. What happened to the chat? We were all talking about how fun it was. Hi, Ivan. Thank you for liking live. do. Thank you. Whoa! Cakes! Cakes, cakes, cakes. I'm glad that you talked to Kelly. Kelly's the best. Kelly's been my partner in crime. Well, not crime, but Kelly's... You made new stickers. Did you really? Do you want to DM them to me? How do I put them up? Do. Are they stickers of me? I hope they're stickers of me. That was a question, but yeah, hopefully yes, 01. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Send them through. Boo, boo, boo. That's exciting. We like stickers. I was actually talking... Corey sends the stickers. I don't know where Corey went, but Corey sends my sticker is just the logo, but it's also like clear. Bye, Corey. Corey sends the stickers and yeah. Yeah, see? But they're clear. So I need some better stickers. Thanks for the Go Pops. All right. I like all them stickers, all the things. For sure. And the taps on the screens. All that good stuff. It's Wednesday. It's April Fool's. It's April Fool's. Polo. Wait a minute. Oh, you do? You're DMing them. Hey! So how do I make that a sticker then? That's the question. I mean, Felixo is. Felixo's doing it on my private account too, actually. Octavio. If you go deep in my link tree, you can find my private accounts. Even Snapchat is in there. Save to favorites. Well, what do I do with that though? Can I like save it? Oh, wait a minute. What if I send it to the other one? Oh, yeah, you can DM Matt too. I'm trying. Do. A sticker. So I save the sticker. I don't know what to do though. Oh, thank you. How do I make it? Do. Polo. Yes. I wonder how. Nope. Oh, settings. Yes. Okay. Getting there. Encoder. No. Effects. Tap and hold it. Well, I'm on my computer. I do this from my computer, so it's a little different. on what all the things happen. I'm doing great. Okay. Thank you for telling me I'm doing great. So that's where that one came from. Check my DMs. Thanks for liking live. Nice! Very good, Mark. I'm happy to hear that. Yes. I mean, I don't play. I don't play. I do the things. I do the things for sure. Octavio, you're DMing Matt. You're not even DMing me. I'm glad to hear that. June 12th is plenty of time. Come work for you? No, you work for me. Let's set that straight right now. You didn't even DM me. How are we going to work together if you didn't even DM me? Shame, shame. Okay. What kind of real estate business, Octavio? I'm hiring if you're hiring if me what? How are you? Welcome back. We should be a little bit more reasonable today compared to yesterday. Oh. You're hiring wholesalers. I'm hiring wholesalers. Oh my gosh. All right, start sending offers. Start sending offers. Let's see. $80K a year? No, thank you. A month, maybe. A month, maybe. Where are you at? Whoop-a-boop-a-boo. Oh, I see what this is doing. I'll have to try it on my phone, Felixo, because it wants me to like upload from my computer kind of thing. I can't get it from the thing to the other thing. I don't know. I think we're a little far off. I think we're a little far off, like G. I still think we're a little too far off on numbers. We may need to revise our offer here. No, Mark's on top of it. So I only have one offer out of all the people that wanted to sing. Zay Reef. Best way to find properties for niche buy boxes. Well, I'm licensed realtor, so I can drill down on a lot of stuff. What's the weird buy box? Oh, 81K? All right, we're going up pretty. So I do multicast, Octavio. And plus, you still haven't DM'd me a picture. I don't know how old you are. So I'm on multiple platforms. So I can't do whatchamacallit. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it because I'm on multiple platforms. It doesn't work. I did a special stream yesterday. Where I wasn't on multiple streaming services, and I did do boxes and requests, but that was yesterday, and now it's today. So it's all about me today now. Nope. Nope. For free? How did we go? Didn't you offer 81 a second ago? Yeah. We went the wrong direction. We went from 81 to nothing, which I don't like. Oh wait, you asked a question too. Wait a minute. Is real estate is the best contender to be replaced by AI because buyers will prefer a machine option? Is Botox tax deductible for billboard agents? I mean, I get Botox. I get Javoux actually instead of Botox, but you know. I mean, and I'm on camera, so you know. It's for a purpose. Octavia, you can always ask your questions in the chat. You can ask your questions in the chat because you're not doing the DMs either. Broward County, Florida, saltwater canal, ocean access, max 2 fixed bridges to reach ocean. That's very specific, my box. Whatever you choose, just let me know how you choose. There's my link tree, there's personal accounts, there's other things. How do I ask questions in the chat? You just type it out, what the question is. Broward. My Snapchat is in one of those links too. Broward County, saltwater. Well, that's public domain. That phrase is public domain, so nobody owns that. Broward saltwater. So that's pretty specific. Is this for a wholesale deal or just someone wanting a retail property? What would I do for a galaxy? You'd be really surprised. You'd be really surprised, actually. Matt knows what I do. Matt's sent galaxies, if Matt's still in here. Wholesale, okay. That is pretty specific. Because what happens when land prices drop, then investors buy it and use it to speculate. Thanks, Matt. So for wholesale, yeah, it's pretty specific. So like in MLS, like I can go. Let me go, because so you said sailboat. Two fixed bridges max. Because then like it gives you options: direct access, Gulf access, direct, things like that. But definitely do like, so if you're not licensed, what I would start with is Zillow. If you're not licensed, let's look at that. Because even in Zillow, still lets you do stuff. Search Broward County. And then more filters. More filters. Waterfront. You have a serious question? You can quit asking if you can ask questions. How about, like, it's okay. Just ask the questions. Yep, then I did keyword salt. So then I did keyword salt, Broward, Zillow, waterfront, keyword salt. So it gives you a pretty good idea there. Well, then probably need to add, you want a single family, right? So doing that narrows it down quite a bit also. Just lets you know it for on-market stuff. You can do that on-market stuff, and then let's see here. That's an interesting question I'm working through. But at least kind of lets you know too what markets or what areas to look in, right? It is okay if you ask me a question. If what areas, right, will actually fit saltwater access, minimal bridges, and then you can use other resources like propwire.com to find off-market stuff too. You know, it just kind of lets you know what the, because it's not very many neighborhoods, right, that accommodate that specific criteria. But from Zillow, I can see, all right, this pocket here does it, this pocket here does it, this one there does it. So yeah, just imagine. I can imagine. I also I do think about the polos pretty regularly too. Like pretty much every time I put a polo on before, you know, I think to myself, have I worn this polo? Which one do I do? Yeah, I hope that's a good answer. Because it is, again, Broward specific and the canals are specific. So, you know. Yes, everyone can ask questions. It says right there, ask me anything. It says it right there. I advertise it. You can ask me anything. It's right there. Boom. See? It's right here. Yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. I hope that was a good answer. It took me a second to think non-MLS ways to do it, but I think we got there. This is an appropriate and an inappropriate place to ask questions. Like all bases are covered. You know? For sure. New sticker? Okay. Oh, you started following me? I mean, so so it's preferable that you actually ask a question about real estate. It's not a requirement, but it is preferable. Why don't you tell me about your real estate business, Octavio? Can I ask you a question? I know it's not about me asking questions, but I know it's really not about me asking questions. It's about you guys asking me questions, but still, I want to know. I sell house in America. Just one? Not plural? Hee hee. That was a... Look at my stickers. Thank you, Flexo. Do I sell houses? I do. I sure do. You sold a house to Ice Cube and Bruno Mars? Are you in California, Octavio? Or are they just buying them other places? What area? That's pretty cool. Like at the same time? Like they bought a house together? They bought a house together. That's pretty telling, man. Are they like in a relationship or something? Key renters? Key renters? I've not heard of key renters. Let me Google that. Is it .com? Do I know Ice Spice? I know Ice Spice personally, yeah. We're best friends, in fact. For sure. You're just buying up all the property in America. What's the website? What's the website? I do. I did Google it. It's showing me something that's local to me. It's showing something that's local to me. You own a bunch of properties in GTA. How do I start a property company such as that? I still don't... Is it in Fort Myers where I'm at? Key Renter Fort Myers? I'm in Fort Myers. Is it Fort Myers? That's what I'm saying. It keeps giving me... Yes, it's all over. But I'm getting a specific... Is it a franchise? And this is not saying it's all over. I think I'm in Utah. I don't think I'm on the same website. That's what I'm saying. They franchise it. I gotcha. I got it. So that's property management? Interesting. I mean, that's interesting. Property management's different. Octavo, you gotta DM me. You gotta DM me. Just so I can see what exactly is going on here. Even if I want to have these kind of conversations with you. You know what I'm saying? Where do you go if you have a question about real estate? Right here. Ask me questions. Ask me questions. Does somebody ask me a question? Besides, can you ask me a question? So how does someone do this? Property management? I mean, property management businesses are... You should be licensed in the state that you're doing it. And then... You know, franchises are nice. Franchises are nice because they do all the marketing stuff for you. What do I know about real estate? I know a lot about real estate, honestly. Hello. What's my type? Young blondes are my type, if I'm honest. Young blondes. How about that? Thanks for liking the live, Ivan. I wouldn't know. Hi, Logan. Yes. You found me again. That's awesome. I am allowed near schools. I'm licensed. I actually can't be licensed with that So everyone's young blonde now in the chat? That's great. Wonderful. It makes me feel great. Because that's just all my type. So here we are. Everyone in the chat's my type. That's fantastic. Oh. I have fine written all over me. Blondes. Oh, blondes. Blondes just give me such trouble. You troublesome blondes. I don't know, Logan. I don't know, Logan. I don't know what the chat is today. It's interesting, for sure. You were talking about R8s? Oh. I think you did tell me that you were blonde. Hi. I know, Matt, you are blonde. Hello, other Matt. How have you been, my friend? Now there's two Matts in the chat. Now there's two Matts in the chat. What do you think? Yeah. The ginger ones are problematic for sure. You unfollowed me? Damn it. If you refollow me, can you do it from the live stream? That actually helps my statistics. You did it from my profile view last time. We all know who the goated Matt is? Yes, it's Flip. Right. Logan's just in here for car talk. You didn't follow me back? Do you want me to follow you? There. I followed you, Octavio. So many blondes to choose from. Very true. I already followed you. Block that. Interesting. Can we like spam the chat a little bit so that goes away? Thank you. Do I eat Snickers upside down? Like kind of like, oh no, my thing's like that? Kind of upside down? Eating Snickers? Is that what we're asking? Cars are great. Yeah, look, cars are great. Don't. I do like Snickers. Cute petite blonde. Cute petite blonde checking all the boxes. For sure. Think about that in motion. Oh gosh. Did you know that if you pretend you're shaking salt in your mouth, you can taste the salt? That's right. I get it. But then, you know, sometimes it's I live in Florida, so sometimes the salt gets a little humid and you gotta like hit it from the back. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate it. Hopefully you can come back around a different day. And we'll be on a different topic, I suppose. Boop, 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 boop. You just tried it, it worked? We can talk about R8s next time, yes. Yeah. I did see a TikTok with somebody R8 who does like the same kind of real estate that I do. And he like drove his R8 up to like a junk property. And I was like, wow. It was like in the grass and stuff. And I was like, wouldn't do that. That's why I got a truck. R8 would stay at home for sure. Your wife just asked what you were doing. Hi, user. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. We all the way home. For now, yes. Exactly. Let's flick duplexes for sure. Yeah, Matt's looking to buy. Three Mustangs. Oh my gosh. Now we're doing car trash talk. This is an interesting chat today for sure. You know more about real estate than whoever this guy Logan is? Yeah, I mean, this guy or Logan? Logan has rentals. How do we know that? How do we know that? Oh. Interesting. He told you? Okay. That's fair. Yeah. There's actually like my dad like did this whole like car flipping guy thing. Like he bought his course or whatever, flipping cars kind of thing. So like I don't know. My dad didn't do too well at it. So, I mean that's the thing maybe you could get into. If you don't want to flip houses, you can flip cars. You can probably flip Mustangs, for sure. You know? You got it by doing it? Yeah. Right. Right. They definitely make it seem like it's... You make a lot of money. That's kind of why my dad didn't end up doing it. Hi, Nico. How are you? Yes, you can ask a question. You can ask a question for sure. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, Logan. See, that's all you have to do is just be in my chat. All you have to do is just hang out in my chat for a little bit, and then you're an expert in real estate. Is now a good time to ask a question? Yes, now is a great time. Now is a great time to ask a question, in fact. Nico, the only questions I'm getting today is if they can ask questions. Matt's got a question. That's all we're doing. We're not actually doing questions. We're just doing the question of if we could do questions. When is a good time to ask questions? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe we should give it a few minutes. Hold off on questions for a second. Is it now? Yeah. Like, what is an acceptable question? I mean, I've also been pointing to this. It says, ask me anything. What is an acceptable question? Like, yeah, again, just not a question. Only just more questions about questions. What's my race? I'm actually partially Native American. Where can you find someone to answer questions about real estate? I mean, if I was savvy, I would tell you to go in a bunch of other live streams about real estate and spam their chats. For sure. That would be really fun. I would appreciate that. You know, we were talking about sending me galaxies. I would send you guys galaxies for going and doing that. Just a little, I could start my own little troll farm. Start my own little troll farm. That would be really fun. I would enjoy that. I would enjoy that, and I would pay for that, just out of my own enjoyment. Can we make that plan happen? What do we think about that? Any advice for someone in love with their cousin? Go for it. Love is love. Love is love, Bryson. If it's your cousin, just go for it. 90 Day Fiancé it. In fact. What about your sister? Not my sister. Maybe your sister. Wholesalers in my area are just looking for the best sucker. I think you've stumbled on the right live stream today. No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Wow. Can't believe I made that joke, but whatever. Anywho, any advice on how to become your husband? I don't know. Send galaxies. Any advice on how to become my lover? Also send galaxies. The button's right up there. Thanks for liking the live, everybody. My laugh is cute. I think it's a little screechy sometimes. Any advice on how to get in my bed? Also send galaxies. But sometimes people like a little screechy. Screechy screech. I don't know, Nico. I don't know. What did I do? It probably is something that I did, but that's okay. They want to sell for $275 with a out of ARV of $420. Hey, thanks for the gifts. I think I probably do know. Now we're just spamming the gift with chat. Or now we're spamming the chat with gifts. I like that part. What else here? What were we talking about? Oh, I was trying to do math. No, Nico's actually a fan club member, right? That's why he has like the little navy next to his name. Nico's the real deal. Nico's actually on his way to be one of the biggest real estate investors in New Jersey, so Nico can stay in here as long as he wants. Yeah, they are jealous of Nico, for sure. $275 plus 60 divided by 420. Oops. 275 plus 60 divided by 420. That's a little expensive, yeah. Not, I mean, at the same time though, it's a little expensive. But not like too far off, right? It's a 79% deal. Maybe make it, you could probably negotiate down. What do we want to do? You can negotiate down to 255. That's not too far off. 20 grand off. You can make that happen, right? You said 275, yeah. Offer 255. Then it's a good deal. I think you can negotiate that. Oh, goodness. Everything's up to negotiation. Oh, what's rough, Luis? Wait a minute. Now we're talking about beard care. again, another interesting turn for the chat, for sure. Some are cool. I feel you. No, I mean, I feel you. There's a bunch of junk out there, so I think I'm one of the cool ones for sure. But there's a bunch of junk. But also that's a big part of why I do the live streams, to show that we're not all junk. You know. You have a question? Okay. What's the question? I bet you know how to back up a trailer? Actually, I'm pretty sure Nico does. I'm pretty sure he does. I bet Nico's wife could back up a trailer better than you, actually. Yeah. What is the favorite Walmart Supercenter that I've ever been in? I like the one in... It's funny, I was talking about Myrtle Beach. I was talking about spring break in Myrtle Beach, actually. And that was actually one of my funnest Walmart Supercenter experiences, actually. Because I was... Poof. I actually probably have a picture. From... Again, that was way back in the day. Hold on. He knows how to back... Is it a good time for a question now? Oh. Well, I mean, that was a different picture from that spring break. But in the Walmart Supercenter. Oh, wow. Was the cop car... I was in the same... That was the same day. That was the same day. Long, long ago. What do I recommend for... You're asking Nico. That's a Nico question. Pubic hair shampoo. Probably the same stuff. Probably the same stuff as... No, that was just someone I was friends with. That you use for the beard. Right? Pubic hair shampoo and beard shampoo probably are pretty close to the same thing. I would think. Hi, Forge Devil. Do. What do I recommend for islands? Buy. It is a seller's... It's a buyer's market for islands. Especially ones that have like the prefix a little in front of them. Thanks for liking the live. That's what I recommend. Buy all the islands. For sure. Thanks for tapping the screen, everybody. Appreciate that. Fun stuff. You grilled some chicken on the island? You're always out there grilling. You stay grilling. Honestly, like, I got one of the Ninja air fryer grills, which I think is awesome. I love it. And then somebody else was mad. Like, can we get a real grill? I'm like, no, I like this one. I like this one. Did they leave? I think they're just taking a break. It's been a solid hour. Or maybe they did leave. You got a tiny grill? That's okay. Size doesn't matter. It's all about the flavor. It's on your table. Oh. There he is. Lamp. Oh. lamb off. Which again is why I like the air fryer one, because you can put little different like smoky flavors into it that it will infuse. It's pretty cool. Highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. Do 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 do. We lost Octavio though. I was highly concerned that Octavio was extremely young though. Air fryer's cheating? It is. I don't mind. I don't mind cheating when it comes to food. You know what I'm saying? You had to push back your license a little. Oh? Just other stuff? Other stuff happening? What's the dealio? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, workers' comp is definitely expensive, for sure. For sure. In Florida, you can waive if you're your own too, though. Like if it's just you only employee, you can waive, right? Like if you say that you're not going to hire any employees at first, then you can waive it, but they let you do that. But like again, just be completely sole. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. So again, the Florida's a little different. They let you waive it if you claim that you're going to be the only sole operator, then they let you waive it. But that's the only scenario, which makes sense, right? If you don't have workers, then you don't need workers' comp. But I don't know. Maybe C. Maybe C. You know. Yeah. Exactly. Makes sense. What's more prestigious to you, the University of Chicago or NYU? I guess NYU. That's an interesting question. Is that the right answer, though? Is it NYU? I just like... Chicago is. I'm wrong. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just like... When I think of prestige I also think of like people that I know that have... like, you know what I mean? Like in the world that have graduated from NYU. You know? Hi, Ivan. Think you're liking life. But... That's kind of... And thank you, Navi, for liking the live. That's kind of why I think. That's the only reason I answered that way. I mean, Chicago is good. You gotta be smart to get into both, that's for sure. It's time for bed. Hello. No, I get it. I feel you. You can come around whenever you feel. Always welcome, Nico. No, I know. It's good. I'm happy for you. Whatever makes you the money. Whatever makes you the money, I get it. Focused on the hustle and focused on the grind. For sure. I get it. Boop, 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 boop. That's awesome. Yeah. Crank them out. Crank them out. Crank them out. Keep going. Ah, that's good stuff. Referrals. Ooh, everyone likes referrals. For sure. And like I'm guessing it's like smaller stuff, just get ready for closing kind of stuff that comes up on inspection. That's good, like consistent stream of stuff, you know what I mean? Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually. You know? Maybe we'll see. Got a little network. Network is your net worth. For sure. Oh, Matt, using your mod powers. Your newly granted mod powers. I think Nico should be a mod too. There. How long will I be live? As long as you want me, Octavio. I can last a long time. Alrighty, Matt. Nico, I'll see you later. Of course. I like hearing the updates too. It really does make me happy. It makes me happy that people are being successful. For sure. You're a mod now. Yeah. Right. Everybody watch out. No, Octavio. Nico's been coming in here for months. And is on a real estate journey. And then Matt's been coming in here every single day. Every single day. Hey, Cole! Had a home run flip. Accepted an offer today. Ooh! Was it one of the ones that I looked at? You're in Des Moines, right? Okay, Matt, you're getting close. Hi, Sunny, how are you? That's awesome. It sounds like one of the ones, yeah, I comped it a month ago. Sounds like it. I think I was lower though, right? You guys pushed higher and got it? That's awesome. I'm glad that my hesitation did not stop you. That's awesome. I'm very happy for you. Did you do any concessions for them to go over? Like down payment assistance or whatchamacallit? Closing costs? Credit? One of your first days off in a long time? I feel you there. I feel you there. I stopped streaming on the weekends for sure because I was just like, wah! Even though I wasn't doing it consistently. 5K, yep. Yeah. Yep. Got a good thing going, Cole, for sure. Send your heart me so your thing's not grayed out anymore. Your little Navi thing's grayed out. So you can stay active in my fan club. But yes. First days off. I've been good, Sonny. I've been good. You just turn in them assisted living facilities. Yeah. Des Moines, booming with old cheap houses. Yeah, I mean, again, I comped a few of those for you. And it does seem like a good market for that, for sure. Actually. Like a real good market, in fact. Did you pick up that other one? Yeah. Did you get that other one I comped too? That you had offered on? Trying to. Got 2 closings into May. Friday? Oh, so that's why you're taking a break. Now, Friday's come and gone. Got that closing done. Bank account's loaded. Oh, you didn't get the one by the airport? Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Yeah, y'all's closings take a while, I imagine. That's one thing about commercials, too, is that it just takes a while. Guess who's back? Octavio? Octavo? Octavo's back. You can't stay away, can you? Octavo. A lot of houses, yeah. Yeah. It does seem like a good market to flip. Again, like, there's all that stuff in the Midwest, too. Like, lots of markets in the Midwest, so I get it. It's chilling for Passover, and then you're back. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Back for more. Well, inflation plus, you know, inflation. I mean, yeah, real estate generally is a good hedge against inflation for sure, but at lower price points, too, like your risk goes down, right? Because like, you know, okay, a 40K house depreciates 10%, you lost $4,000, you know, instead of $300,000 house depreciates 10%, you lost $30,000, you know. So I get that. You just closed a deal for a 2-story house with termites, you paid $400K. Sounds like you have a lot of renovations that need to happen if you got termite damage. Where's it at? Where's it at? What area is it in? I'm very skeptical if this is real or not. I know I'm not supposed to ask you questions, Octavio. Alabama? That's where Matt's at. Matt's looking for a house. Sell it to Matt. Matt's in Birmingham. Looking for deals. Well, now you guys can finally get together like you were asking about earlier. Look at that. We made a connection. We made a connection. Now you have a reason to DM each other. This might be a deal. It was a good deal. 17 million, got 2%. $721 exchange. Oh. Wow. Colorado. What part of Colorado? Yeah, I know. Did you? Yeah. Yeah. Interesting connections in here, for sure. Interesting connections made in here. You know? It's the last person that you were talking to, you know, it's interesting because they were talking about doing some assisted living stuff the other day. So. Oh, of course. Denver area. Yeah. Yeah, so I lived in Denver years and years ago. That's what I was getting at. Denver or Castle Rock. All that good stuff. Higher equity or tired landlords? Tired landlords is, well, high equity too. High equity. People don't know how much equity they have. It's surprising, honestly. Between Denver and Boulder. Oh, yeah. That's a good corridor. It's a very good corridor. Bustlin'. Bustlin'. Yeah. I mean, because that corridor, because there's always people that like will go in between work, either like live in Boulder, work in Denver, or it's a very popular thing. And, you know, even the reverse, people that live in Denver still like work in Boulder too. So. How about higher equity? So tired landlords, yes, but it just, like, if you do tired landlords, you stick to the smaller portfolio size, because if they have a larger portfolio, they most likely already have people that they know that they would, if they want to sell, that they'll sell to. So senior owners are tough, because then there's some situations where you need to involve other family members. I know someone that I don't particularly like to do business with actually got into a big legal kerfuffle where a child came back and started to sue this guy because mom didn't know what she was doing, and actually just because we tried to help sell the deal, yeah. Like, my business partner got called as a witness too. Like, again, we weren't actually in the middle of the transaction, but it's still just not like, you know. Yeah. So that's a little tricky, you know. It's a little tricky of a situation. So vacant tax delinquency. I mean, I think vacant is very good. Vacant's very good, but it is hard to get a hold of those people. Vacant's very good, but it's hard to get a hold of those people. At least for us too, because we focus mostly on a door knock strategy in person, so it's harder for us. But at the most part, you know. But at the same time, they just don't. A lot of times, they don't care about the house either, which is very strange. But you know, it's kind of weird. You know. How the deal's been? Well, I think I'm keeping busy. That's for sure. I'm keeping busy. I think I'm like gonna go. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna split my time between here and Dallas. So, probably end of this month, beginning of May. I'll go do an Airbnb for a month and get things on the horizon. Yeah, they don't care on the vacant stuff. Yeah, which is crazy. I don't know. Maybe they're like probably just holding out for the craziest number possible. Maybe on vacant stuff. I don't know. But it's really weird. So, need to do the Dallas move thing. I think that'll give me a little better position. So, you know nothing about real estate? What made me passionate to pursue it? Well, I just like the investment side of things, like return on investment, ROI stuff. I think it's pretty stable. You know, I was military brat. We always moved around, so I don't really care about like forever house kind of stuff, but I definitely see the value of real estate. So that's where I'm at with it. Texas is great. Yeah, Indy, yeah. But like wholesale real estate, there's a lot of large corporate power players in Dallas. So it's like kind of, you know, people say you want to be in tech, you move to San Francisco. You want to be in finance, you move to New York. You know what I mean? You want to be in politics, you move to DC. That's kind of my thought process with Dallas. So tired landlords for the win. Tired landlords with smaller portfolios, for sure. And a lot of tools will show you how many other houses they own. Yeah. Yeah. High equity is just too big, broad of a, you know what I mean? Like, if you combined high equity with, I always like to combine high equity with other factors. But yes, so tired landlords for sure. I want to play with the big boys. But I know them too. I know a lot of those guys. So, network. Always be networking, you know? But that's all. Maybe some opportunities in that way. Do I do multifamily? Yeah, I do. I do. The, oop, connection slowing. Multifamily, not any, like, I like biggest, like, 20 unit. I don't go above 20 units, you know, really. But am I stabilizing at all? Did it actively? Oh, is my connection stable? Lordy, bear with me. Boop, 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 boop. What is going on, Starlink? Anything? It doesn't even say anything's wrong. Okay, we're back. Hello. Can Connects you with a great group. They don't. Whoops. They only buy Class A. Oh wow. Yeah, I wouldn't do. I mean, I'm not going to be in the realm of Class A for sure. You know. Yeah, I would definitely be in C class for sure. Maybe, you know, but still. Off market for sure. Off market definitely. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm in the definitely in the C class stuff. I don't mind being in the C class stuff, you know, to be honest. Like all across the board. On market is more competitive. Well, you got to negotiate crazy deals on market stuff. That's all. And you know, everyone's seen it. You have actually, you know, you have actual buyers looking on whatchamacallit. You have actual buyers looking on market stuff. So like you're competing with the people that will pay beyond your markup. So C class is the best margins. Yeah, that's why I like it. That's why I like it. So that's why I like it. And I can roll up on those. And again, I've seen some wild, nasty stuff. Doesn't bother me. Margins, great margins, keep me laser calm, cool, and collected. So, but yeah, but also you gotta think from development standpoint too. I like value add too. Always good to see value add, you know. But last time I did a big thing. It was years ago. Is a portfolio package of like, gosh, I don't even remember. It was C class, but they ended up knocking them all down and building crazy stuff. It was like 4.8 acres in the middle of like downtown Cape Coral. It was wild. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, the margins are better for sure. And that kind of stuff. I keep saying that, but yeah. But also too, like again, in that particular deal, that was like the big 409, and then the city had constraints too, right? The city had constraints because it was so close to downtown. Like the development needed to include like a health part. There was like a partnership with the local hospital network and whatever, so you had to put in one of those. You know what I mean? So it's just like a lot of other stuff too. And of course that slows down. You know what I mean? That slows down stuff. You're in E class? Ooh. Am I only local? No, I do stuff in other markets too. So like, I have a link in my bio. Where I can help you sell deals nationwide for sure. But my own acquisition stuff is in Texas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Massachusetts. So I have a lot of links. What do I think about Memphis? Yeah, my mother's family is in Northeast Arkansas, so I'd always fly into Memphis and drive over. But so I know about Memphis. I think Tennessee overall is a great market. But yeah, Memphis market's good. Very good market. I have a lot of links. Lots of links. Actually, there's another link that I signed up for today. And that's what took me a few minutes why I was late to my live at the normal time, because that link wasn't working. So I had to email them back, like, why doesn't my link work for you guys? Nashville too. Yeah, Memphis is rough. Memphis is rough. But you know, oh yeah. Nashville's expensive. Yes, that's true. I actually just had a friend that I'm doing a deal with. We just texted again today. He was living in Nashville. He just moved to Vegas. So, like, can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Vegas was cheaper than Nashville. So, whatever. $670. Woo! Yeah, that's expensive. Nashville's expensive. My cousin went to Vandy. So we went out to Nashville a couple times for family stuff when she went to Vandy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Is that where you at? Never gave slack? Are you in the Memphis area? What are you thinking? Oh, they said no Memphis specifically? Yeah. Yeah, Tennessee's great though. You're in California. Okay, cool. Cool. No, he's talking about assisted living. Looking for assisted living. That's Sunny's deal is assisted living facilities. Boo. Do. Yeah, Tennessee's good. But, you know, I don't know. I can see how Memphis. I mean, I've seen some. It's low price point. That is the one thing about Memphis, though. It's like the lowest price point of the metro in Tennessee, right? Knoxville's poppin', Nashville's poppin', even like Chattanooga is poppin', but Memphis is a true low price point. So, yeah. Huh. Matt was brought up the other day that they have a Birmingham is like introducing a short-term rental restrictions in Birmingham, which surprised me. I'm like, wow, why would they need to do that for Birmingham? But you know, how much might a garage ADU conversion add to your property value if you bought it at $450? Stakes. We're getting close to stakes, Matt, for sure. So I would say add, like, how much do you think you can rent the ADU for? And then times that, like, per month, 12 months. And then add a 0. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If you can get an assisted living facility, pick up an assisted living facility, I'm sure Sunny can take care of it. For sure. Again, that's not my focus, but if you want something to focus on. Texas is saturated for sure. For sure. Which again, I think is a challenge, which is why I'm thinking about going there. But, and Florida's saturated too. Yeah. Yep. Any good cemeteries you can buy? I don't know. I never played with that either. I never played with the, very niche stuff. Very niche stuff. The niche stuff is, but again, you gotta go broad. If you're going niche, you gotta go super broad, like area-wise, right? Like pretty much nationwide, which is why I'm not, you know. So, and then again, typically, if you're in a niche and you're broad nationwide, then those don't come up for more localized groups either. So. You're putting in a bid? Ooh. Little St. James. Have at it. Little St. James, have at it. I will come visit you there, Matt. For sure. Virginia's good too. Yeah. I know multiple buyers in Virginia, funny enough. So. Especially around the DMV area, the DC area. DC area is like it's really good, but it's like competitive, but it's not competitive. It's really weird. You know what I mean? That's a weird, like, yeah. It's competitive, but it's not competitive. Yeah, pre-foreclosure deals are great. Go for it. Am I using AI to help me? Nope. I've tried. It makes too many mistakes. Birmingham's good too, yeah. Matt will buy in Birmingham. Affordable screening solutions. What are you doing? Screens. I'll look it up. Thank you for the follow. Boom. Screen porches. You have deals right now? You don't send them to me. It's a nice website. That's a nice website. Very nice website. I mean, you got it all sorted. Like, what do you need to tell me? That's a nice website. No, it's got a lot of information. It's got like a lot of information. Which again is probably good for SEO, all that good stuff. Do-do-do-do. You know? And you wanted feedback, so I gave you feedback. Do-do-do-do-do. This is a very safe... Thank you. You have a good year yourself. You have a question about real estate? This is a very safe place to talk about real estate. Very safe. The safest place, probably, on all of the live streams of the internet to talk about real estate. Do. The safest. Let's see. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. I gotta check. Anyone in my DMs? Let's check the DMs. Nope. No one in the DMs. Nobody is in the DMs right now. Darn. That's wild. Huh. I wonder... Oh well. Oh, something's happening. What if someone's last sale was in 2001? Probably a good time for them to want to sell it again, I would say. I think that would be a great time for them to sell. You know? Wow. Matt, are you in here, Matt? Might be right back. Okay.
We're gonna keep the chat flowing.
Might be right. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's my own video. Gee. The other, so the chimney, thank you for liking live. The chimney, I put the chimney thing on my other account today. Oh, and of course, lots of notifications from that. Lots of notifications from that. Actually, 2 people just liked it just right now. And the second that I took to look at it. Do I wholesale in Michigan? I do. I can help sell. I can help do dispositions deals. I don't do any acquisitions work in Michigan. So I do like helping JVing for finding buyers nationwide. But like my own acquisition strategies are in Texas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Massachusetts. How would you flip your first house just starting out? I would definitely start with like finding wholesale deals. There's lots of ways you can find wholesale deals, like investorlift.com is a good place to find some wholesale deals, get them at a reasonable price compared to the MLS. So that would be the first place. And then hard money lending is good as well. There's a link in my bio to set you up with my hard money lender to get you the financing for flips. So those are definitely the 2 places to start: finding a deal and then finding the funding for that. So how do I get deals before the wholesalers? Well, I do wholesale. That's what I was talking about. You know, that's the business. That is the business, to get in to a deal. Should you pay off your primary home quick? No, you should not. Use your equity as leverage for other things. Your mortgage is the cheapest debt that you can get anywhere, you know? So have no other debt other than your mortgage. Always leverage your house. Start at whatever market you're doing, start at the lowest price point, because those deals are always going to turn the fastest on once you've done the deal, like once you've flipped the house. Those on market, the lowest, like the starter houses, basically, right? The starter houses, people's first houses, like looking at the lowest price point that they can find. Those houses go the fastest as a flipper. So as you're starting out and you're new, you want to turn your stuff, right? You want to turn your stuff. There's no sense for you sitting with a house on market for months. So, yeah, that's That's the price point. Don't go crazy. Don't go flashy. Then once you get a lot of stuff, and I've known people that have structured it once they've gotten their business built up and they're doing multiple flips at a time, then they like have a ratio. So they'll have 2 of those starter homes and then kind of like a 1 middle of the range kind of house, and do that every month, right? And then they do 3, 4 of the starter homes and then do 2 of the middle of the range kind of houses. And then they do, you know, that's how they scale. Always keeping that kind of like little buffered, you know. DM me, Matt. Oh, it actually let you type it. Interesting. Well, I just exited my thing. That's hilarious. Everyone's gonna snipe your address now. That'd be all these wholesalers in the chat. They're gonna snipe the deal from you. That's kind of why I said to DM it, but. Oh, thank you. Did you already send this? Well. You'd be surprised. That's why I don't do any of the cold calling. Is this address real? How much should I estimate rehab cost for what? Oh, it's... I gotcha. I have court. I don't have the... I don't think the address is correct. Oh, I've typed it wrong. There it is. Never mind. Okay. Let me get... Oh my god. After you sold a couple, would you personally rent a few for steady income? Yeah. Absolutely. And I would say, really and truly, honestly, so the flips are your most income, right? So when you've done some flips, if, like, for instance, if it sits for a little bit, like, and you're concerned about selling it, like, you're on the market a little too long and you're like, that's what you turn into a rental. That's what you turn into a rental, right? That's how I would make those kind of determinations when you get going. Does that make sense? So like this flip isn't going as fast as I thought, or selling as fast as I thought, then you turn that into a rental, right? So you try and exit first for your highest, easiest, quickest return, and if that doesn't work, then convert it to a flip. So seller financing, where did you find it? Is it on Investor Lift or something? I think yeah. Okay, never mind. When I find buyers, yeah, on Lyft, yeah. I mean, don't be afraid to negotiate on Lyft too. So, when you find buyers, like, you're trying to find a deal. Trying to find a deal. We all are just trying to find a deal in here. Don't be afraid. The OG mod is here. I made Matt a mod finally. Alex. Now we can have dueling mods. I had like a Trump flag something weirdness crazy, so hi Daisy, how are you? Trying to find duplexes before they hit to MLS? Yeah. So you'd be surprised. I don't know if you have a big partnership with realtors and such, but I think Like, I know a guy, actually, I think I was just talking about him, the guy that moved from Nashville to Vegas. He has a huge network of agents that have, like, their pocket listings and stuff. So, you know, if you make friends with those people, yeah, if you make friends, and I would just go through, what I would do to find that is go through sold listings where they were like only on market one day. Sold listings where they were only on market one day, and then just reach out to the agent and be like, hey, I noticed you sold an investment property pretty quick. Do you mind giving me a heads up on the next one? And that's what that guy does. So he gets all whatchamacallit? He gets all, whatchamacallit? Those kinds of, he's built that network over so many years, and now he's got them, yeah, they call him first. Actually, a deal just today that he, again, because now he's in Vegas, but he went to high school here, so he called me today on a deal that was here local. Like, hey, I just got this from one of my people, and probably gonna lock that with the buyer here tomorrow, I guess. So, you know. So yeah, that's a great way to do things, you know. It's a great way to do things. It does yield results for sure. All right. Spanky. Well, Spanky, if you truly believe in that and you're a level 14 gifter, drop a galaxy in the chat. Just drop a galaxy. It's right above there. Right there, you know what I mean? Right in the middle of all the buttons and stuff. Just drop a galaxy. Fix it. Fix it. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. Did I miss any other stuff? Or we're talking about steak. Good advice. Thank you. Chips. Yeah, are you at Casey? You're not at Casey's? Man. Casey. Would I pick renting or Airbnb if it was a good location? AirDNA. Excuse me. AirDNA is a great estimator for rental properties. So I would look at AirDNA first before you do that. Yeah. Before you make the determination on, and you gotta think too, you know, yes, AirDNA is like the gold standard. Like, I know like lenders that use AirDNA for, like, DSCR lenders that will use AirDNA to evaluate lending criteria for lending on those types of properties. So AirDNA is like the gold standard of that. So like when you look at an AirDNA too, it'll tell you occupancy rate, things like that, expected. So if your occupancy rate, I would say, is lower than, I don't know, lower than 40% is what it's thinking, then I would drop it. Yeah. Then I wouldn't consider it as a Airbnb. So yeah, you can use a quick calculator in AirDNA if you want like the full breakdown, and then I have it. It's included in my MLS tools actually. So I have it, some version of it. Let me look. I've not ever used it out of it there. They do have the free version too, yeah. I'll be back. Sellers being a bump. Yeah, I've told you. What did I say about that solar panels house? Solar panels are going to be the worst. The worst. They always are the worst. Solar panels on a deal is always the worst. Absolute worst. Absolute worst. Like, it's probably not even the seller. It's probably just the solar panel company. Yeah, I mean, well, you could sue them for default, too. Just saying. Because you're exactly right, it is required that they da-da-da-da-da. So, like, yo, you're defaulting on this contract. You owe me damages if you don't comply. If they're, you know, it's like kind of that would probably be would be a me move. You know what I mean? For sure. You know, not everyone is that guy, but I would at least threaten it for sure. I know, but I think, you know, there's a point where I don't like paying my attorney $450 an hour to do shit for me. So, and then at the same time too, he probably would talk me out of it. 34,000 divided by 12 minus your rent, mortgage plus 300 utilities. Yeah, that's true. Cash flow. Cash flow is important on the Airbnb stuff for sure. We missed another comment. Am I still having success in Texas and Florida? Yes. I am. Yep. Definitely more so Florida, because I'm more entrenched in Florida. Like, I've been doing it since 2022, so. What do I do in real estate, Piggy? I do wholesale real estate. I work with the investors. So, I work with the investors for flips and landlords. Say you borrowed $60K to flip a house. Would it be taxed? No. Debt is not taxable. I'm not an accountant, but debt is not taxable. The income that you would make on the flip is taxable. Yeah, Alex, so if you have it in writing that they provided, then you'd be like, I'm going to sue you for default. Not that I'm going to rescind and bitch out, but I'm like, I'm going to sue you. You're interrupting my business operations. You're defaulting on your contract. I'll sue you for damages. Thank you for the follow. Am I in the Richmond, Virginia market? I am not. Texas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Massachusetts at this time. I can help with, if you need to find a buyer, there's a link in my bio. I can help you find a buyer anywhere in the country. So. Alex, do you want to do that too? I was thinking about that in the shower, funny enough, before I came here. I'm like, why don't I have Alex doing that? Anyways. Facebook is actually a legit way to find buyers, yes. For sure. Like, I know a lot of investors that just troll Facebook. Nationwide, Matt. You need wholesale help? Why? I do the wholesale stuff. You mean what I mentioned yesterday? No. I'm in on the nationwide. So the person that I brought on to do the nationwide stuff is not doing great, so. What age did I decide? So I started doing wholesale in 2022. I was in commercial real estate before that. And yeah. So probably, let me think about that. I don't know, in my mid-20s. I don't remember exactly, but it was in my mid-20s when I started real estate, got my license and all that. So, wow. You need wholesalers to help you find properties. I gotcha. So are you like a flipper or a landlord? Have you looked on investorlift.com? InvestorLift, it's not a great place, but it's a place. And actually, too, Facebook Marketplace. We were just talking about that, too. Well, not Marketplace specifically, but all sorts of Facebook groups. I know buyers that just troll Facebook looking for deals. You know, trying to do your first one. Okay. InvestorLift.com. Hi, Murph. How are you? InvestorLift.com is a place where you can find wholesale deals. So, if you're wanting to flip. Of course, yeah. And then you can always come back around in here, give me a follow. and ask any questions. I'm here to help. I also link in my bio if you need a hard money lender for a fix and flip loan. I have that in my bio as well. I can set you up with my guy that I've used before. Yo, Matt's getting all the hellos and yos. Way to engage with the chat, Matt. If you need anything, I have a link. Yes, I'm working on that every day. With an LLC group? Yeah. Yes, link in my bio, Peggy. For the lending. It's a guy that I actually used myself for real, so. Murph, link in my bio. Lending request. I'll set you up with my guy. They do it nationwide. He's legit. I've actually used him myself. He can close in 48 hours. He can close in 48 hours. If you need to close in 48 hours, he can close in 48 hours. He's not done that on my deals, but whatchamacallit, he's done that on some of my buyers' deals before, so. What is his terms? It depends on like your experience level. So everything in whatchamacallit, everything in fix and flip lending is going to be based on experience. So you're at a 0 experience level, but I mean, they're pretty they're competitive, right? They negotiate, so it's not 30%. No. Where's his? There's his thing. What does he advertise? Hold on, he sent me his rate sheet lately. Rates for fix and flip, rates start at 8.5. He just sent me. He sent me fix and flip. Oh, it says he closes 24 hours. I think 48 hours is more realistic. Rates starting at 85%, up to 90% loan to cost, up to 75% loan to ARV. Minimum loan amount $100,000. Yeah, he's good. That's why I use him. So. Yeah. Again, it's based on experience level, so you may be a little bit higher based on experience level, but again, that's his determination, not mine. I'm just reading you the sheet that he sent me. So, out of state duplex investing. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do you want to be the buyer? Do you want to wholesale them? Do you want to, do you want to be the landlord? What is the exit strategy of these duplexing investings? Piggy. Wee. Do realtors sometimes buy their own properties to sell? Yes, they sure do. They sure do. Typically, I mean, when I've noticed it happened, they let the property sit on the market first, and then when the price reduction conversation happens, then the agent's like, "I'll buy it." Will I ever flip? I think I'm planning on going to Dallas. I see flipping is a little bit better option in that market, so that's my plan, to do more flips in Dallas when I get there. So, do I teach people how to wholesale? I'm behind on chat. Do I teach people how to wholesale? I sure do. REI inbound for sure. Landlord, but how would the process look since I would be out of state? I mean, people do virtual everything right now in real estate everywhere. So it's not as difficult as you're thinking. Is your reason because you're in a too expensive of a market and you're trying to buy in a cheaper market, which makes sense, especially as it's an investment. But yes, it is manageable. Is a house ever too bad to wholesale? Is the house ever too bad to wholesale? As long as the numbers are correct, then no. It's all about the deal itself, the numbers. If the numbers make sense, there are people that will do all of the work for sure. Matt. Okay, Matt. Whoop. Matt. Tapping. Yes, tapping. We haven't had tapping in a while, have we? All the comments. That guy is trolling my live? He's actually a moderator. We like engagement. So, California's expensive. That's what it is. Yes. Thank you for the follow. What else is going on? Piggy. You have a property in Cali? He does. He has a property in Joshua Tree. Buy and hold? Absolutely buy and hold, William. Buy and hold is rentals, for sure. I know, I made him a mod today. He's doing great. I made him a mod today. We're making good work of it. Except for I just lost comments, though. I lost a bunch of comments. But it's okay. We like engagement. Chat is flowing. Coming in clutch. Had a mean seller earlier. You started to troll the grumpy ones. Yeah, it's fun to do that though. Honestly, it sets you apart. You know what I mean? To troll a little bit, especially with sellers, because like the last thing that at the same time too, if you're a seller trying to get a deal from a seller, and they've been called by 20 virtual assistants that some guy hired, and are just like, "Hi, my name is Tatiana. I'm calling about your property on," you know what I mean? And then you come in and you start trolling, then, you know what I mean? It kind of opens up the conversation a little bit more than just, again, that VA that's getting $5 an hour to call all these people. So Matt does his California it's Joshua Tree, so it's an Airbnb. She fooled me. Single family. Where do I think the market's heading? I think the market's pretty stable, William. Honestly, I already answered the short-term rental thing. Her son tried to sell her house without her knowing. Yeah, that doesn't work. I mean, that's kind of bad, but it does happen for sure. What would you say number one thing that prevents people from marketing nationwide instead of local? I mean, I market. So for inbound is in your name. I do nationwide dispositions, the sales part, right? That's pretty easy. Buyers are the easiest part in my mind of doing nationwide. Acquisitions is just because you need physical presence, like someone to go to the inspection, someone to go show buyers to houses. You need to go have somebody like goes and does things. Like I use this example super regularly, but I was doing virtual for a bit. I had a property in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the seller's phone number got cut off. The cell phone got cut off like days before closing, so I had to pay a DoorDasher to go to the house, and I tipped them $50 to hand the seller their phone. Just be like, hey, you're going to closing tomorrow, right? You know, so that's the biggest thing. And also when I was doing it too, it feels like I'm spinning up the whole operation of this business every time I enter a new market, because I think it is very local. So those are my constraints. As long as you have a physical presence in some way, then you can operate nationwide. Thoughts on sub 2? You can be a buyer of sub 2 for sure. I don't like to transact sub 2s myself, but I would be a buyer on a sub 2 deal. I rarely see, I'm not seeing sub 2 deals that would be a good candidate for flip ever. Like ever. Because typically the only reason they're doing a sub 2 deal is because they can't cash out at a margin that would accommodate a flip. So you're looking at them as rental properties, and they're not going to do a good cap rate, but they do have good cash on cash return because your investment in the sub 2 is low and you get moderate cash flow So your cash on cash return is good, but the actual cap rate on the property itself is not good. That's my thoughts on sub 2. Am I caught up? Did I get caught up? Holy cow. I got caught up on comments. Whoa! Nice. I know my water's empty too. My water's empty. Okay, okay. You ran out of coins. I haven't got a galaxy today yet. I haven't got a galaxy today yet. It's a very sad day that I haven't got a galaxy. How was the first 3 months? My first 3 months, actually, it's kind of a weird... 200 roses will buy me a water. Yes. I'm parched. My first 3 months outlook. So, first 3 months, I started wholesaling with a large firm that opened a new market. I was the first hire, and so like I had the momentum of a large operation that was starting a new market. So my first deal was in 45 days, which I think is kind of normal, but then it was like there was a flywheel of stuff that followed beyond that, which is again not usual. My thoughts on co-living: I think co-living is great. Co-living has great return rates. You need to be cautious. I know like PadSplit is a company here that's local in Florida. PadSplit does a master lease and then subleases under that just to keep everything legally compliant. So you have to consider things like that. That is the only thing with co-living. Yeah. And you know, you're responsible for all the utilities, but the cap rates on those is great. The cap rates on those are good for sure. So, you know, math, jeez, yeah. So that's good. You know, you just gotta think things like that, and you also have to think too on the co-living stuff. Your renovation costs are, yeah, your renovation costs on the co-living things too, then yeah, are a little higher. But again, your cap rate supports it, so it's really fine. But you just have to think about a little bit more renovation, like, and more upkeep on renovations too, right? Like, because your tenant turnover is going to be higher, and maybe they're not going to take care of the property as much. So, you know, I would plan for a higher, like, and you need to refit those a little bit more. You need to refit those a little bit more, the co-livings, than most other properties. So, what if the house is literally burnt up? I love selling fire damage stuff. It's great. As long as all of your exterior walls are intact, you're good. You need to look at the trusses, right? If the fire damage went up, if you have to retruss the roof, then that's expensive. Like the drywalls is what it is, right? But if there's damage to this, basically the structural components, right? Roof trusses can be replaced, right? It's expensive, so you need to get the price of the house like lower. But exterior walls is pretty much a non-start, right? If your exterior walls are damaged in any kind of way, like structurally, like where you have to reframe or rebuild exterior walls, then you just need to look at it as a teardown for land value. So, so I'm unfiltered banned on everything on social media platform. Haha. What happens if my chimney don't get enough oil? You gotta polish it. Like, look for a polishing oil. The brand, this came up in my brain earlier today, so I'm just gonna say it. Gun Oil. Gun Oil is a brand that makes lots of nice oils for different polishing needs. So try Gun Oil. Highly recommend that. I seen a tree on top of a house. That's fine too. Again, there's probably some truss damage in that situation. Again, trusses are expensive. Like re-shingling, re-whatevering the roof is expensive, yes. But like doing truss work, the trusses, like the actual structural support of the roof, gets expensive. So again, isolate how much damage there is with the tree, because trees, like, you know, the branches kind of either, again, like the whole trunk of the tree fell, damaged a section of trusses, or again a branch went through, did a couple of trusses. So like that's not typically as bad as fire damage. Fire damage can like affect multiple trusses, right? Pretty bad. Trees are pretty direct damage. So like you only have to retruss a few things. You don't have to do like a full retruss kind of thing. So that took too long. Was it my tree stump? Hi Mont, how are you? Direct damage. Good. We're having fun, Mont. Having fun. We are, like, the first hour of this live stream was just straight up troll. Straight up. No real estate talk whatsoever. But we're moving, you know, we're moving back towards more actual real estate talk at the moment. So you came in at a good time, Mont. It's a party. Yes, the chat's very lively for sure. So like you click the little, like above this, there's another logo, and then you click my logo again. Here, I'll show you. So like right up here, boop, you click that, and then you click me again. And then that's where the links are. Right there. Boop. Do. You're lit? What's the 5 setups a virtual wholesaler must do? Let's think. 5. 5's a lot. 5's a bit much, if I'm honest. I lost my thing doing all that stuff. 5's a lot. Virtual. So virtual you need to do inbound marketing if you're doing virtual, or like have you picked a specific market? That's probably a good place. If you're just gonna do like whatever scattershot, you need to do inbound marketing channels. If you're doing like a specific market, then you need to start sourcing property, right? That way. And then you can use me for dispositions if you don't have a buyer's network set up, or you can look for buyers yourself. After you've gotten a couple properties under contract, then you need to find a title company or title attorney, depending on what state you're in, that is investor friendly. Those are a lot of the steps to get started, for sure. If seller doesn't agree with my price, do you keep fighting? Yeah, negotiation's negotiation. I would also say too, there's a lot of like other things that you can do to lever. Like sometimes post occupancy is a big one. Allowing someone to stay post closing like a month is a huge deal to people, right? Just be like, hey, we'll close, you'll get your proceeds, and then you'll have a month after closing, because and you can phrase it as, because we're doing a cash transaction. A lot of people, like on the open retail market, right? If most case, traditional lending, they won't let you do post-closing scenarios, right, for the buyer. It won't allow buyers to do post-closing scenarios. But if you're a cash buyer, then you can offer them, hey, you get paid at closing, right? And then you have another month to stay in the property. So you need to hold back a security deposit, right? But at the same time, that's a huge advantage. So sometimes even the price isn't always necessarily, if you can address other parts of the situation that's going on of why they're having to sell, sometimes you can get off of the whole price conversation altogether. Indiana's a good market. I think that's good. Will I ever be a lender? I don't know. I got a lot of stuff going on, Piggy. I got a lot of stuff going on. Daisy, I don't know if Daisy's still in here. Daisy sent me all the paperwork to be a lender, and I was like, I don't know. That sounds like a lot. It's like a 55-page contract. I'm like, you know. But we're setting that up. We're setting things up in the future. I will eventually internalize lending, yes, where I'm not sending stuff out. But at the same time, I have good people. I have good people that I do actually trust to send people to. So, like, I am happy with that, which, you know, why would I do it myself when I have people, you know. Thanks for tapping the screen, everybody. I spent all your money on you. No, you spent all your money on me. It is fun. Pennsylvania is the worst market. Yeah, why is that? It's competitive, I think, too. And, you know, there's more laws, wholesaling restrictions in Pennsylvania, for sure. Right. We like to keep it fun in here, too. It's a fun chat. It's a fun chat. Yes, we do talk about real estate, but it's also a little lively, too. All good. Keeping it fun. Hi, Ivan. Yes. But I think, are you talking about the Juan Valdosta one? Where are some good sources to visit to do SMS blasting? Funny enough, as actually, that link for my bio, that link, actually I was supposed to set that link up today in the bio for the SMS blasting, and for whatever reason, that link isn't working. But I can send you... What? Let me find your thing. Where's the SMS blasting? Oops. Who asked the SMS blasting? Oh, Mont. Okay. Let me get back to that comment. Mont. Mont, I will send it to you. Yeah, so it's not working. I'll DM it to you. Sorry, unmute. Every time I get my phone. Now I followed you, so hold on. Whoop. I gotta mute, so because it plays random stuff. There we go. Ugh, really? Come on. Hello? There we go. I sent it to you, Mont. So, sorry about that. But also, so they don't advertise their SMS blasting, but with my linky thing or whatever, they're putting people that I asked to put in the beta program for the SMS blasting. So it probably just the area I was in. I was new. I gotcha. I gotcha. Thank you for the roses, Mont. Yeah, maybe just because Valdasta, if you can, yeah. Can you DM it to me? I did. Hi. Tap now, tap. Okay, hi. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the live too. You're welcome. Tap, tap, tap. Check with Kelly, Ivan. Check with Kelly. Text Kelly. Text Kelly, please. It's hard for me to do live stream and deal questions at the same time. Gold Self, more signals, join my channel, link in bio. No. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, they're good. But again, they're so like right now too, the smartphone IO system, that's the link that I sent you. They have texting, it's just not the blast feature. So again, the blasting feature is in beta, but they can be put in. People that come with my link can be put in the beta program. So, but it's pretty good system. I know a lot of people. Yep. See you later. Thank you, Mont. Appreciate you. Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Yeah. Text Kelly, Ivan, for sure. Text Kelly about it. Faux show. But I think that's again, yeah. Text Kelly about it. I'm pretty sure that's what I talked to her about last time I talked to her. So, what to avoid as a new wholesaler 1 month in? What to avoid as a new wholesaler? Ooh, that's a big one. I would avoid getting if like I would say if too many red flags are going up on a deal, then it's not like don't grind through it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's best to just like let the deal go. Like if the deal's not a deal, even like the numbers work, but there's just too much other stuff going on, then it's too weird looking. It makes you all then just let it go. You know what I'm saying? That would be my next. Like, don't chase a deal that's gonna like not work. You know what I mean? If your intuition is telling you a deal is probably not gonna work, then it may probably not work. So maybe good. You know. Why are you on that person? That's funny. Who is Emmeline? Do you know her? Do we know her? No, you don't know her? Okay. That's fair. You want to know her? That's funny. That's cool. Hello, other account. How are you? Hi, other Matt account. You email me from your iCloud account? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Sweet. Property radar. Thank you, thank you. How was your post-birthday day, Daisy? How was your post-birthday day? Hi. When should I stop calling sellers? I don't know when it's too late to stop. Whoa, you don't know when it's too late to stop. That's gonna get some fire in the chat, I'm guessing. Last woman standing. Oh, that's good. It's a good way to end a birthday for sure. Never stop. Yeah. Yeah. Only stop when they say no. Good advice in all life scenarios. But see, again, to Matt's comment, yeah, you have to stop when they say no. But stop when they say stop. Don't stop until they say stop. Keep going, you can do it. Yeah, stop means a little something different to Matt, for sure. What's your deal, REI inbound strategist? I'm following you. Interesting tagline. Have you been in this live before? You're just on a branded account now? What's the deal? You believe in you? I know I'm not the one that's supposed to ask questions, but your username is interesting, of course, piques my interest. Know you randomly? Okay. Cool. Algorithm's doing its job. Sweet. How would I structure this deal? It's a little bit of a complicated situation. Lay it on me, Arch. Let's structure the deal. I like it. I like weird situations. I'm great with them. This is my jam. You're speaking my language. Complicated situations. I like complicated situations. Oh, please tell me what it is. Not the dresser, the nightstand. The nightstand. My name is Zane, so this is a troll account. My name is Zane, so that's a troll account. So, you know. Obviously, that account doesn't remember what drawer it's in. It's in the nightstand. You've been helping wholesalers with things like PPC and inbound for 6 years. That's cool. You finally got an offer on your house. Congratulations, Cameron. A weird loan. Do you know the name of the weird loan? Do you know the name of the weird loan? Now you got my interest peaked there, too. What's the weird loan? Suspicious. Oh, USDA. Okay. That's normal. That's normal. If they can get a USDA loan, that's awesome. Like, that's like 0 down payment sometimes. Like, that's like a government-backed loan. That's awesome. Like, that's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid offer then. Yeah. Yeah, so don't worry about that. Like, that's a golden offer if you got a USDA loan. They're going to close that thing, I believe. PPC and inbound. Yeah. Are you doing it like, what's your cut? What's your cut, inbound strategist? I'm curious about the complicated situation, the structure of the deal. I got 20 more minutes because I came on late. I got 20 more minutes because I came on late. It's weird, my dad was still here when I got here. I'm like, hello. Yeah, he's totally trolling, Cameron. Totally trolling. Do. Ooh. Wee. You know what I'm saying? Iran loans are not a thing. You know? You know. Bow. Vote? What do you mean vote? Oh, you made a poll? Oh, that's an interesting poll. Did you set up those questions? That's interesting. Thank you for the follow. The little button. I build the systems to basically manage to consult. I gotcha. That's cool. Nobody voted. That's okay. Yes, you can only vote with gifts for sure. That's definitely the purpose of them. Yes, it is a very good offer on the USTA for sure. You build the system. So like, are you software design? Logan, you're running for something? I just thought of a little person running. Sorry. Hobbling. Nice. You can't run through grass because it tickles your balls. That's great. Yeah, what kind of lawnmower do you got? What kind of lawnmower do you have? That's interesting. I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, I did all like that stuff. Like I use Make and I use Airtable and I use Resimply, and I somehow have cobbled together some of that kind of stuff myself. Oh, you sent it to the other account. Oh, we're doing another poll? I'm glad that you can't do the questions. Oh, wait a minute. How are you doing the questions? It's free? Oh, the polls are free. Interesting. Well, that's fun. I like that. I should have made you a mod weeks ago. What are we doing? That's cool. It is free. What's your favorite investment type? It's this little button. It's this little button right here. This little button right there is a poll. It is fun. Oh, man. Look at that. That was an older video. Before I had anything on screen. And before I fixed some of my recording quality issues. Throwback, Felixo, thank you. That's the first time you ever seen one? Yeah. Again, I should have made Matt a mod a long time ago. I think Matt should just run my whole social media. What do we think about that? I don't have a business voice? Hi, Slip. How are you? Good to see you. It's been a while. Oh, you use your teeth as a lawnmower. Since you're so close to the grass anyways, that's pretty funny. Alright, single family won the poll. Ever thought of how the infinity just isn't physically possible? I do think about that. I do think about how infinity just isn't physically possible. I leave space for hope that it is possible though. But logically, I don't know. It's a difficult concept. And you added the caption. Yeah, I mean, again, that's before I even added captions to my videos. That's what I said. There's a throwback one. Oh, we got 3 votes? No way. Oh, we got 3 votes. Whoa. Wild. You think about infinity often? Interesting. Single family for sure. What business is this? Yeah, you gotta follow Matt's directions for sure. Just in all aspects of life, you follow Matt's directions for sure, for sure. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! Winner, winner, chicken dinner! What is you doing in here? Are you staying in here, winner, winner, chicken dinner? Oh no, that would have been really fun to talk to Winner Winner Chicken Dinner. That would have been a fun chat guest. Yeah, I know, and that was like I had a full button-up shirt on that day too, for sure. What business is this? This is real estate, buying distressed properties and selling them to real estate investors. Like for flips or rental properties. How do I do that? Why do I need to accept it? Oh, there is a poll. I didn't need to accept it. I was about to say, you can control everything. What's the new poll? That's a good poll. I like that. That's fun. Do you ever think that my 7% interest rate will go down? Like, not on its own. You have to refinance it. Or are you in an adjustable rate mortgage? If you're in an adjustable rate mortgage, it may go down. But if you're in a fixed rate mortgage, then it's not going to go down by itself. You have to refinance into a cheaper loan. Jordan Golf? Who's Jordan Golf? This poll is the best. Do we have any votes yet? Oh, we got 2 votes so far. It is the best poll. Distressed houses? Like property, houses. Like houses that are messed up. They need to be flipped. Like they need to be renovated. Like, you know what I mean? Like they need new kitchens, they need new floors, they need new roofs, they need new air conditionings, they need new paint, they need new landscaping, they need new any of those conditions make them distressed. Ba-doop-ba-doop-boop-boop. The interest rate is going down? Interest rates are going down. Yeah, for sure. They're not going to be like what they were ever. I don't think. Like, you gotta think, like, when it was, like, the 2s and the 3s and stuff, like, it doesn't even make any sense for them to lend money at that kind of rate. So I don't know why they, you know, whatever. There was, like, a lot of money in the ecosystem because of COVID disbursement, all that fun stuff. So I don't think the rates will ever be like that again. Like, yeah, 4s and 5s for sure. That's more normal. So, alrighty. I think 2025 is like more of a stabilization kind of market. Do I need to spin around? Oh wait, Silly Faces was another one of them. So I can't make Silly Faces because that didn't win. I'm sorry. Holy cow. Whoa, I got dizzy. I went fast. Thank you for liking the live, Honey Badger. How are you? Woo! I need like a second for my brain to stop spinning inside my head. You're getting me viewers. I know, Matt. Again, you can just manage my... You can manage my social media from now on. Instantly approved. As the mod. You're closing on a Ryle in San Antonio. Nice. Right? That was a lot of spinning, though. With PropQuest? Nice. San Antonio is a good market. Again, somebody was just like, again, saying Texas is so saturated, whatever. But there's just a lot of stuff you can do in Texas, for real. You know? Right. Right. Good market. Any accurates to real estate pornography? Did you find my side career? Did you find my side career? Is that what we're referencing? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, strong markets can support. You went to a course in Phoenix? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, that spinning still's like... Again, making my brain go crazy. Oh, Ryan Panetta, yeah. Oh, Ryan Panetta. He's been at it a long time. He's been in it a long time, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely processing the Disney-ness. I want to become a real estate agent and hook up with home buyers? Interesting. I mean, you could structure your services that way, I suppose. Oh, you know his partners. Gotcha. I need to practice spinning. Don't give Matt any ideas. I mean, you could know his parents too, I guess. You could know his parents too, I suppose. Yeah, definitely the dizziness is real. But hey, I got 5 minutes left, chat. 5 minutes left. It's the final countdown. Ideas being made. Me spinning. Is it possible to sell it in bad areas of a good city? Yeah. So, cash on cash. Ooh, that's a big one. I used to be a gymnast. Ah. That's cool. Very cool. Gymnast. What? Matt. Oh, wow. That's good cash flow. What's the overall cap rate? I don't like to look at cash on cash very much. But I mean, that's, again, Pineda's and those guys. You guys are into that. But I like the overall cap rate, but... New poll. You spin me right round, right round. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, there was a poll. Look at that. Nobody did new construction. Interesting. I thought that was a good contender. Oh, that's a low entry. For sure. Oh, so your total outlay was 48? Or did they take it on term? Did they take 38 on terms? Do. You wish, right? I know. You saw I was kind of like messing with that a little bit. Of course, didn't believe it would really happen that well. Wow, the chimney video just continues to climb, Matt. The chimney video just continues to climb. Lovely. We paid ourselves acquisition fee. Oh, cool. Dispo and a mirror wrap. It's a lot of stuff going on. Very nice. Anything in the Florida market lately, or? Yeah. Yada yada. I know. You have a good one? Yes. I've got 2 more minutes left. Tampa. Last poll of the night is coming in. We got 2 and Palm Beach. Yep. I remember last time I talked because I sent you the networking thing. I don't know if that was last time we talked, but I sent you that networking thing. Ba-dip-ba-dip-ba-boo. Oh, here's the poll. What is the poll? Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting poll votes. You didn't give me a POS. Oh! It was the Tampa one. I thought I did. I thought I deemed it to you. My bad. It was the Tampa one. I thought we did that. That was a while ago. I know we talked about it. Maybe I just didn't do it. Let me go to my DMs. Hold on. Did I not? We did talk. Yeah, we talked about, because you asked me about meetup places. In here. Yeah. Maybe I forgot to send it to you. I don't know. It was a while ago. Oh, I never sent it to you. Oh, dang. In the buyer you got backyard. Yes. Yep. I have a good buyer. In Orlando. Yep. Yep. Well, dang. Well, let me send it to you now. The networking thing. Oh, I don't know where it is now. Anyways, right. All good. All good. Out of North Carolina. Cool. Cool, cool. What was it? What did we end? Oh, it's this tie. It's a tie. That was the poll. Thoughts on Wholesale? I like Wholesale. 10 leads per month guaranteed. Interesting. They're doing marketing. Doing marketing. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna go. Out of the Raleigh team. Yeah. I'm leaving. Good night, everybody. It was a pleasure. I had lots and lots of fun. We'll be back. Oh, they want to do JV 50-50? Yeah. I added that link to my bio, actually, too. I've been doing JVs with everybody. But, good night. Yes, yes. Farewell, farewell. Thank you guys for making it fun.